just in a cup in the window. Chives. Green onion, you can do that year round. This is a little coffee plant. Little coffee. It's doing really good. I had some that didn't do as great, but it's life. Some do good, some don't. That's what this whole thing's about, really, right? Life. These potatoes shitting. The purples and reds in here for days and days and days. They're ready to go, but it's not quite time yet. These different seeds, I like to save my own seeds as much as possible. It's a good way to do it, especially if you're just this way. The air, they don't get all moldy. They stay in contact with the air, so they don't get all moldy. Wanted to something popped up on my radar. It threw up that antenna, and I'm like, uh-oh. Not for me, but for them. I kind of feel a little bit pissed for this person. Like, because they're young and they're confused, but it's not just young people that get confused about this. It's another coffee plant. It's just in the middle of it's not in a window. They don't need direct sunlight. Another one over here, same thing. It's doing really well by not being in the direct sunlight. I hear, this isn't sweet potatoes. This isn't about pleasing an algorithm or whatever. I don't know. That's not what I'm doing. I'm not trying to. I learned a long time ago that it is impossible to please everyone to make them happy, but it's really easy to piss them off. And that's that's just my truth that I've learned. It's really hard to make everybody happy, but it's really easy to piss them all off, and that's got more to do with, I believe, it's why I am the way I am, and it's probably, if you're watching this, maybe it's why you are the way that you are. You're probably by yourself a lot. You don't like to be in large crowds. It's not that you don't like people, it's that you don't like stupid people. That's me. I'm the same way. I don't like wasting time trying to impress people who at the end of the day they don't they do not matter. They don't matter. They in most cases you'd find people really suck and you'd be better off without them. That's not to say all people are like that, but you know most people suck and you'd be better off without them. They're like vampires. They only come around to suck you dry. So rather than waste time on people like that and try to be a people pleaser, and they don't make you happy, do they? They piss you off at every fucking turn, don't they? Oh, you shouldn't say that, or you shouldn't do that, or you're being this, or you're being that. Wah, 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 wah. Grow up! Not a people pleaser. I've never been a people. Maybe when I was younger, I was a people pleaser. But I didn't get to where I am by being a people pleaser. And I'm not going to get to where I'm going by trying to please an algorithm or making Zuckerberg happy or Bezos happy or whoever the current president is for the next 4 years, and then his ass is gone and doesn't fucking matter anymore. The fact that he's only in for 4 years tells you that he has no bearing whatsoever. He's just a mouthpiece. What matters is what should matter to you is you and the things that you can control. When your focus gets to be too big, you can't control that. You're just wasting your time again. No, focus on what you can. If you can make a change here or there, small battles. This one will focus in. Small battles here and there. I'm going to try it, sugarcane. Small battles here and there. That's what you can, the battles that you can actually win. I've actually tried sugarcane before. It turned out okay. At this point, it's more decorative than anything. I'm in zone 6B. That's why it probably doesn't make sense to be growing it here. But yeah, I'm not trying to please. I'm not a people pleaser. I hope you're not. I had a whole bunch of sawdust. Let me get I'm not in the light. Whole bunch of sawdust. This is going to be their little brooder. I don't know, did I show that already? Those little eggs that are upstairs. This is sawdust from cutting firewood and whatnot. Like, I'm not going to pay for something I already have. I know you can buy a bale of wood chips or whatever at the store, but I got a backup bucket because they get messy quick. This is a little heating element here that a lot of people use those red heating bulbs, and those things, man, I think it was just like a drop of water from a chicken's beak. They got a drink of water and a little water on their beak, and then they tried to shake it off, and that water droplet right on that hot piece of glass, and like a grenade. These things are dangerous, so we don't do that anymore. Built this cabinet. Well, I mean, you take it one day at a time. This took a couple of days, and then I decided to paint it white on the outside, but just keep it wood on the inside. It's got some mason jars and some other stuff. Some of, Mama's, looks like, I think she calls them prints or something like that for sewing and stuff. She's going to be Amish when she retires from what she's doing, but built that bookshelf there. That took a while. But I mean, if you could imagine what something like this would cost in the stores versus doing it yourself. Shine a little light on that. There's a TV for perspective. I built two of them because we've got one on either side of the TV. Of course, if you build it yourself and save X amount of dollars, you basically paid yourself, because otherwise you'd have to pay them, right? So how much money did you save? A penny saved is a penny earned, right? Nowadays it's more like a couple $100 saved is a couple $100 earned, because nothing's cheap anymore. Well, if you're measuring it in dollars or any other fiat, fake paper money, it's all fake. It's all a bunch of baloney. But in terms of your time and your efforts, I mean, I just use it like a yardstick, like a measuring device. It's like, all right, well, I can go to work for somebody else and hate my job and hate my life and make a couple $100 and then take that couple $100 and run to the store and buy a pre-made shell. Well, it's prefabricated, but you still got to assemble it. And then it was cheap crap when you got it home and it falls apart anyway. A lot of times it's made out of what, like it's not even made out of plywood or solid boards. It's usually that particle board that just falls apart like a drop of water gets on it and the whole thing disintegrates. And it's not about being a people pleaser or trying to please the algorithm, or it's not about that. I don't know. I think somebody out there, I hope they see this, but it's like it's not. Let me give you some advice, because if you're the kind of person that goes around bending over backwards for everybody, trying to make them happy at the expense of your own happiness, and then you find out, and it doesn't take long, but sooner or later you'll find out that you are miserable and you have no money because you spent all of your time trying to make them happy. Oh, that's too expensive. I can't afford that. So then you come down on your prices. Oh, I don't want to work that hard. So then you bend over backwards to make them happy. They are trying to control you. They're trying to turn you into a modern day slave. And if you want to be free, really free, you're going to have to fight every day. Every day should be an act of rebellion. Freedom, whether it be spiritual freedom, religious freedom, financial freedom, just to preserve your own sovereignty, your own sanity, your own happiness. It's a constant state of rebellion. It's a constant state of rebellion. Because if you're not pushing back, believe me, they're pushing you. If they're backing you into a corner, into something that you don't like, where you have to constantly walk on eggshells and watch your tone and say only say things that are pleasing to other people and trying to be that people pleaser, that's aggressive behavior too. They don't want you to say certain things or behave a certain way. That's aggressive behavior. They're trying to push you into a box that makes them happy, but you're miserable. That's, I get, well, it's called passive aggressive, right? They're not, but man, that is the shittiest person in the whole fucking world, is somebody that's trying to make you do shit you don't want, probably shouldn't be doing. I guarantee you shouldn't be doing it. If your instinct is, hey, this is bad, this is stupid, I'm not going to do that. Listen to yourself. Listen to yourself. You're absolutely right. They suck, and that's their problem. Don't let them ruin your life because you're scared of them. Don't waste your life trying to make other people happy while they're busy tearing you down. That's my advice.